everyone, welcome. My name's Tracy Bish. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in Central Victoria, Australia. Go live every Thursday for Create with Tracy. So welcome everyone. Hope you're having an amazing day. Oh, hi Glenda, how are you? It is a fun day today because we're using one of our new kit collections, which Stampin' Up has quite a few different kit collections. I've grabbed one of the new ones and that's what we're going to create with today. So it's always fun. I hope that you've had a really great week. We had Mother's Day last weekend, so I'm sure, well, I hope that you all had a lovely Mother's Day. My husband and I went away for the weekend. We went down to Hamilton to see our daughter and spent the weekend with her, which was so good. And our son actually came and surprised us on Mother's Day as well. So he come down for the day as well to see his sister and spend the day with us all, which was so good. It was such a nice surprise. Hi Marion. Cold day today, absolutely. It's the middle of the day was actually not too bad, but it's cold now. I actually shut my hallway door because we've got our back door open and the breeze that's coming straight down the hallway is freezing. But I'm a little gun shy to turn the heater on because I get overheated and then I start coughing. And if you saw my annual catalogue haul that I did this week, a couple of nights ago, I think it was it Tuesday night? I had a coughing fit at the end of it, so it's not good. So I've got to be really careful about getting overheated. But yeah, I'm cold. But a good day for crafting. So if you got a little bit of crafting done, let us know. So I've got a few on. Welcome everyone. As you're probably on, please pop on and say hello, whether you're watching live or the replay later on. I do have a card to share with you that went up on my YouTube channel this week. It was part of a blog hop. I don't have my Tracy Sunday Challenge card or project to share with you because I did give it as a birthday present, but you may have seen it in my social media. It was a popcorn box for my daughter's boyfriend's birthday. So he is popcorn mad. So I made it was a ready to pop bundle from quite a few years ago, which I kept. And I made the little popcorn box and I even made my own popcorn with punching some scalloped circles, wetting them and then scrunching them up to make little popcorn. And I did it in the Daffodil Delight, which was super cool. It looks like the popcorn. Hi Wendy, how are you? So have you had a great week? Have you done anything exciting? I'm just trying to think. Other than going for a ride and doing the blog hop and working, I don't think that there's been a real lot else going on. We did get back on Sunday evening from the weekend away and from Mother's Day, so that was really nice. Got to have tea with my mum and dad, which was beautiful. And I'm just trying to think. Oh, my son's coming out tomorrow, so he's actually getting the puppies are all getting vaccinated and microchipped and all that deal tomorrow at the vets. So he's going to come out after he's had all the puppies done all their business, so that's going to be fun. So it's going to be nice to spend the afternoon with him as well. So yeah, other than that, I don't think we've got a lot on this weekend. I do have to film some videos, so that'll be fun. But yeah, hopefully a little bit of a relaxing weekend as well. Does anyone have anything to share or comment with? Have you got anything exciting going on the weekend? That's always good to know as well. Yeah, I'm just trying to think. Other than those few videos, I don't think there's going to be too much on. So new catalogue has been out for a little while. I'm super excited because I love so many of the products in it. But the kit that we're going to use tonight is actually in the annual catalogue. So the kit collection is only available online, but they do talk about the kit collections in the catalogue. And I'm just going to bring that page up. Page 1213 is where they show off these gorgeous kits. And look at that one there. So the one in the middle is the one we're going to do. Forever Friends is the kit. and it's actually one of a few new kits in the kit collections. So if you haven't had a look, you can go over to my online store and have a look at the kit collections. These are all-inclusive sets. Usually they will have a stamp set, an ink pad, all the embellishments, the adhesives, card bases, envelopes, everything is included. There are some non-stamping kits, so there's no stamp in them. They are not my favourites. I actually like to have the stamp to use with later cards. And I really like this stamp set in the Forever Friends because I'm going to be able to create some alternate cards for the kits, and I'm hoping to get that done within the week and share them with you as well. So if you like making alternate cards to kits, that's always fun, I think, to use the stamp set, use the ink pad, or some of the bits and pieces that come in the kit. Sometimes there is a few more, like there's a few extras in there, so you can use them on further cards or projects. So that's always super fun. So what we might do is, I think I've talked long enough. Let's pop the camera down. I've got a card to share with you for the blog hop that I took part in this week. And then we're going to get crafting with that kit. So give me a second. Just going to turn my other light on. And let me move this light just back slightly and see if that helps. I'm so focused on getting this lighting fixed. We are coming into very wintry weather, so it's just going to get darker and darker. I swear this issue is something to do with my phone though, and I cannot work it out. Now, one thing my mum actually did say last week was I need to turn my lights on earlier because it might be that they're not warmed up enough. It did stop flickering last time a little bit later in. Do you think I listened, Marion? I forgot. So I'm just going to move those out. Hopefully that helps it a little bit. And as it's still nice and bright, so that's good. As it's turning off the fluoro. Ooh, give me a second. Let me see if that helps. Yeah, my fluoro is right above my desk, and it's a big one. Oh, okay. Maybe you're onto something. Let me bring the other one in. Who knew? Is it just the fluoro? Has it been an issue the whole time? If you can see this room, it's so dark, except for my desk. Does that look good? Always listen to your mum. Yeah, I know, Wendy. I know. She'll be kicking me later for not listening. Perfect. Oh, wow. Okay. Wait till my husband walks through. He's going to be like, what are you doing with the light off? Yay. Alrighty. Let me show you the cards. So I have two to show you. I created one. This was my sample card. There is a piece of basic white cardstock in the background, and the vellum is laid over the top, which gives it that really nice look of more white. And I've also sponged the Lost Lagoon in the background. And then this is the one that I created on the video, and I left out that basic white piece. So it's actually I've sponged onto the Lost Lagoon in the background, but I think it just sort of fades out a little bit, adding the vellum over the top. Super cute. This is the Hello Ladybug stamp set. It is a bundle. and is absolutely gorgeous. We've actually carried it over from another catalogue. So super cute. I wanted to work with both the returning colours, so Lost Lagoon and Pretty Peacock. I actually am not a fan of Lost Lagoon, but when you pair the two together, Lost Lagoon, Pretty Peacock, absolutely gorgeous. So I really like how these turned out. And I will admit, I have had a few people say this is their favourite without the basic white. I really like this one only because, and I don't know how well that picks up, it's really subtle in the background, that ink blending, and I think that looks really pretty. So cute. So this is available here on YouTube if you would like to see it. There's also more information over on my blog, and it is linked in the YouTube video, so go and check that out. It's also part of a blog hop, so there is tons and tons of inspiration there. You can pop into everyone's blog post and see what everyone's creating as well, so that's always super fun to see. So I think that was all I had to share with you today. I do have Tracy's Sunday Challenge still up and available. It is a colour combo challenge, which is actually a really hard one, but because I made that popcorn box, that's what I went with. So Real Red, Basic White, and Daffodil Delight. Not a colour combo that you would normally pick or choose, but it works really well with the popcorn box. So yeah, but there are a few people who have popped some projects on there, so please go over, have a look. I've got to get over there after I get off here because I did see a couple just before I jumped on live that have put some projects up. So thank you everyone that joins in each week. It's always so nice to see what everyone's creating, sharing their inspiration, and you know, it's always just fun to create. So it's nice that I give up a challenge and people get crafty and share their passion as well. All right, so let me show you this kit that we're using, the Forever Friends kit. Kits always come in these gorgeous boxes, which are great to reuse. You could also give a gift in this. Inside, this is an all-inclusive kit, so there is an ink spot. This is Night of Navy. I don't actually use the ink spots. I like to use the Night of Navy pad. I'll use my normal size pad. There is a stamp set, and I'm just going to grab a piece of white cardstock or something so I can show you. There we go. It's a little hard to see, but gorgeous font and cursive writing. Forever Friends, sending lots of hugs. We've got some leaves, some little flowers, a large flower. Nobody gets me like you get me. You can do hard things. I'm always here for you no matter what. So a really good selection of both images and sentiments, which is always great with a stamp set. And this is one that you can use over and over again because, you know, you've got the large flower, you've got small flowers, you've got leaves, so you can create a really good scene as well. So we have the stamp set, then we have the kit. Now the kit is always stuck in the box. The kit is always packaged all together, so you're not going to lose anything. I'm going to just open it up. Because there is stamping in this kit, you will have a acrylic block. These are not the same blocks as you can purchase through Stamping Up, but they will work well. There's a few different differences, and let me just quickly share with you. So if you're just starting out, this is fantastic because, you know, you've got everything included, the ink, the block. It does have Stamping Up written on it. It is very nice and acrylic and a good size. But one thing it is missing is those little grooves on the sides that help ergonomically to be able to stamp. So, but it's a good starter kit. So with our normal acrylic blocks, as you can see, there's a lot of difference there. But we have that ergonomic middle piece in our blocks to hang on to, which really helps when you're stamping. gives you good firm control when you're stamping. So I won't be using this one or the little ink spot. I'm just going to move those to the side. In this kit we have some twine, and I'm going to say this is Calypso Coral. So some little baker's twine. I bought the jute twine in the In Colours from the annual catalogue. Let me tell you how hard that was to find the ends. And I was actually watching Wendy Cranford do her video on Wednesday, I think it was, yesterday. And she had the same problem, and I think I'm going to have that problem here with this one as well. Nothing's standing out, which could be a problem. So in this kit there are 2 designs, 4 of each of the designs, so you're making 8 cards. So, which is awesome, you know, 8 cards. You can make the 2 designs and make 4 of each, or you can change them up. Certainly up to you. There are envelopes included. Oh, isn't this ridiculous? Has to be here somewhere. Oh, there we are. Hello, there we go. So that was super hard. Yeah, Marion says she did the daisies. Yes, so the colour combo does work well because you're white and yellow, so Daffodil Delight. And she used red as well because that was the 3rd colour. So in the kit, we have the 8 envelopes, and look at that. These are specialty envelopes, nice, shiny. There is a word for that, and that's just escaping me. These are our sticky strips, so with pop-up. There are 2 card bases, so one in the yellow. I'm going to move this one out, and I'm going to grab another one. So one thing I'm not going to do is I'm not going to make the whole kit. I'll just make 1 each of the cards. So we've got our 2 card bases here. We have some printed designs. Isn't that gorgeous? So Daffodil Delight, Old Olive, Petal Pink and Night of Navy, if I'm correct. We've also got another printed paper. So I'm just getting 1 each of everything out of here. Specialty label, and then we have 2, 4, 6, 7, 12. So I'm not sure if we need 2 of those. We'll have to read the instructions. So also in the kit, they will give you full instructions with colour, usually with colour. So these are the 2 cards that we're going to create. It tells us what we need. Yep, so we're going to need 1 each of those, because there's one here and then another one here. Like so. So we've got 2. And it's also telling us we need those dimensional strips, some twine, and what sentiments and stamps we need. So I'm actually just looking to see how much ribbon I need. So I need 10 inches for this card and 10 inches for this second card. So on the side of our kit we have a little ruler, so both in centimetres and inches. And what I'm going to do, because I know we need 10 inches, I'm going to measure 10 inches. And then we need 2 of them. So let's grab those. That way we have all our supplies ready to go. Not the best snips there. All right. So let's pop this to the side. I'm going to grab all my stamps. We can pop them all onto blocks as well. So we have our large flower. Hi Carol, how are you? Also need the hug sentiment, so I'm going to grab that one. Need the leaves and the little flowers and forever friends. So we're not using all the sentiments on these cards, but they give you a few extras that you can create alternatives with, which is awesome. Hi Ali, good morning. Hope you're both well. So I can move those to the side. Let's add some blocks in. Oops. I think I need to clean out my block area. They're not in their usual spots. I just sort of chuck them all down. So I'm going to grab my sentiments and pop them down. So I'm just using my blocks that I have on my desk. If you have just purchased this kit and you only have the one block, you just clean the stamp and pop it back and then add your new stamp down. So very easy to do. Okay, I'm going to do my stamping first because I think that is always the easiest to do. So using this piece here, we're going to stamp that flower all around over our Daffodil Delight ones using the Night of Navy ink. You're doing okay? That's awesome. And I think the easiest way to line this one up, there is a petal that's actually quite long and very pointed. That one's going to line up with this one here. So we're just going to stamp over the top. Doesn't have to be completely correct. Let me grab just some scrap paper. So we're just going to go over all these flowers. Ooh. Lucky they don't have to be perfect because I don't think I have lined all of them up very well at all. Moving it around. So there's that one. Doesn't that just pop now? That looks so pretty. So we're going to move that one to the side. We're also going to bring in this one here and do the same thing. So it gives it a nice little definition all the way around. So pretty. And on this one here, we're also going to bring in both the leaves. So going around the leaves. So these are perfect for beginners, beginner stampers, intermediate, any stamper. You could take these on holidays as well. And then these ones here, we're actually going to go over those little flowers. So everything has that outline. So that looks so much different. Let me bring in one of our spare ones just to show you how different it looks. So different, just by stamping around the edges, so different. So that's great. All right, so our sentiments, we're going to need our 2 labels. Sending lots of hugs on 1. Look how dark it is in here.
Why?
It's the fluoro that's flickering.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's working well. And then we have our second one here. We're going to do the same thing with the other sentiment. I knew he'd do a double take when he came through. Alright, I think that's all the stamping. So you could make these cards really, really quickly. Alright. I'm going to start with the yellow background card. I'm going to add some of our big sheet dimensionals to this one, and it says to add 4. So we're going to do that. Are you guys interested in seeing some alternatives to this kit? Before I go ahead and make some, I'm just wondering whether you guys are interested in seeing some alternatives. Oh, Glenda says she likes it without the outline. Yeah. Well, I think you could definitely leave that off. It's just more subtle, I think, without the outline. And that one's sort of more, it's more bold in your face, isn't it? So we're going to pop that down in the middle, making sure that we have that nice border all the way around. Oh, Carol's interested. Awesome. Glenda's interested. Marion. Alrighty, we can do that. Then we have, oops, this one here is going to go over the top, and we're also going to be adding some, we're going to cut these. Okay, so it does say to cut them. Popping those ones down. So quite a bit of pop-up, really. You can pop this one down over the top. Then we have the hugs sentiment. I'm going to add some of that baker's twine or twine. And we're just creating a bit of a bow. Adding that there. And we're securing that down with, oops, with these. I do love that Stampin' Up! Provide everything in these kits, so they are really good for people starting out. Great for school holidays too, for the kids. And we're going to pop that over the top, like so. Actually, I've just seen what I've done wrong. Just put one on, so that bottom one I'm going to take off. And that's going to give that pop up. like so. And that sits flush with that garden green specialty piece. All right, easy, first card done. Now I think we have to stamp inside because otherwise it's a little boring. So let me bring in our Night of Navy ink and our flower. Let's add just our leaves, and then I'm just going to add a fluttering of those small flowers there as well. So just a little bit of fun inside. You could add the sentiment again. I'm actually not going to. I'm going to leave it just with this little bit of a design. So there's our first card. So cute. All right. Let me move this over, and we're going to bring in our second card base. So this has the specialty shimmer on it already. This one is using this piece, that one. All right. So this one's actually going to be folded this way, and this is going to go over the top. Look at that, with that specialty design in the background, that's really popping. So we're going to add dimensional at the back, and it says to add 3. So very easy. And I think just by looking at that, there'll be leftover of these pieces for future cards. So center that in the middle. Perfect. Going to add another piece that I'm going to cut down. I'm going to pop that in the middle, and it says just making another bow style design. I'm going to put that down over our adhesive. And we're sort of covering up those flowers, which is different. There we go. Look at that. So pretty. And I'm just going to do the same inside. Stamp a flower. And I'm not going to add those small flowers. I'm just going to add the leaves. So keep it a little simple. And there is our second card. So the card does make 4 each of the 2 designs. So you're getting 8 cards in the kit. It's these ones here. There are no embellishments in here. So this is a kit that I would say, for me, I would probably add some extra embellishments, whether they'd be, you know, your basic rhinestones. There's so many different embellishments that we have that you could pop down. And if you did want to keep it simple and cost effective, your basic rhinestones are one of your cheapest embellishments. And if you have your stamping blends, you could also come in with Daffodil Delight stamping blend or Old Olive, colour those up and then add them to your kit as well. And, you know, I think I'd have to do that here. I wasn't going to show you, but I don't know how well it shows up. I made a boo-boo. I obviously had a little bit of Night of Navy on my finger or my hand, and I've added a little bit, and you can't see that, I don't think, too much in the camera, but anyway, so cute. So what a great kit. I really like this kit. I think the specialty background is so beautiful, and yeah, you could make some really nice cards to send out. And you have 4 sentiments, no, 5 sentiments that you could use. So you could definitely change these sentiments up rather than sending these ones all the time. Nobody gets me like you get me. You can do hard things. I'm always here for you no matter what. So, you know, you could get 5 different designs at least with the different sentiments. So cute. All right, everyone. Now, if you would like to purchase this kit, you can do so in my online store. This is the hostess code for this month. If you are purchasing through me, by using the host code, I have some free gifts that I send out to all my customers each month. So you'll get the handmade card as well as a bundle tutorial. You're not going to want to miss out on those. If you're actually an INKY stamper or you're part of my team, you get the bundle for free. So maybe if you would like to get your craft supplies at a discount, you could definitely sign up and become an INKY stamper and get a few extra bonuses each month by being part of my team as well. All right, everyone. I really appreciate everyone popping on, and I'm glad that we've finally worked out this light situation. It was just the fluoro after all, so fantastic. Thanks, Marion. You are a lifesaver. If you would like to give me a thumbs up, would really appreciate that. If you haven't hit subscribe, you could do that as well. And I'll be back within the week to show you a few samples using this gorgeous kit. So I'm really looking forward to using this, both the stamps and maybe some of the supplies in the kit, to create something fun for you. So come back and keep an eye out for that. And yeah, we'll be back to do that. All right, everyone, enjoy the rest of your night. I'll have a new Tracy Sunday challenge on Sunday if you would like to join in. All you need to do is just take a photo of your project, go over to my Facebook page and put your photo in the comments section. If you don't want to join in, that's okay. Come over and just check out what everyone else is creating. Leave them a lovely comment, because I know the ladies love to hear any feedback that they get with their cards as well. So, and that's always fun to share the love as well. Thank you, everyone. Oh, lovely cards. Awesome. Yeah, I think once I saw the specialty paper, I thought it was a must. So I'm actually really happy with how they've turned out. All right, everyone, enjoy the rest of your night, and I'll see you all really soon. Bye-bye. Oh, no one's got any questions? I should ask before I go. Pretty easy kit. I will have the photos of these cards over my blog in a little bit later on, so if you want to pop over and have a look at them a little bit closer, you certainly can. All right, I don't think anyone's got any questions, so I'll get going. Enjoy the rest of your night, and I'll see you all really soon. Bye-bye.